Libra, and thank you for joining me for your energy check. This is going to be for May 11th through May 17th. For all the Libra moms out there, I want to wish you a happy Mother's Day, and I hope you enjoy your day and your weekend. And then we are also coming upon the full moon in Scorpio tomorrow. So if you have felt like some intense emotions, it could be affecting you. That's how it's affecting me. I had some really intense emotions this weekend, or this week. So basically this full moon in Scorpio, it's bringing forth powerful and emotionally, emotional events. So it's going to be a lot of transformation, rebirths, truths are coming to the surface. So, it's just it's encouraging deep emotional cleansing and all of that good stuff. So we're going to tap in and see how it affects you all, the Libra collective, for this week. So, as usual, I do clear out the energy before I even start, but I like to do it with you all, and especially as I jump into each zodiac sign. So I will be using my classic tarot deck, and then we will end with a message from the Oracle. All right, Spirit, I ask that you keep us safe, keep us sound as we tap into the energy of the Libra collective. I ask that you let us know only what we need to hear and not what we want to hear. Any negative energy will be returned to sender, and I ask that you keep us safe and sound in the process. Amen, I say. Let's get to it. Spirit, what does the collective Libra need to know for this week's energy check? Spirit, what information do we have to share with the collective Libra for this week? All right, Libra, you have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. So being that we do have the full moon in Scorpio tomorrow, and this was at the bottom of the deck, it's basically, it's really a transformation. So this is reminding you, getting the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, that you need to be grounded with your leadership and not to, you need to be grounded with leadership versus repression. All right. So this is more so about owning your emotional power, but not being ruled by it, if that makes sense. All right. So let's tap in to see the relation to the cards with that. Spirit, may I have? All right. May I get one more card, Spirit? All right, Libra. So the first card we received was the Ace of Cups. Your next one is the Death card in the reverse. And then the last one is going to be the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. It looks like you are struggling with basically a strong push and pull between your heart and between structure for the week. So there can be, like I said, there's a lot of resistance to change, and there's a lot of inner conflict based on these cards as a whole. So your Ace of Cups, it did come out upright. Um, and the Ace of Cups, it does, you know, suggest a beautiful start. It signifies the new emotional beginning, love, self-love, intuition. It's just, you know, a beautiful new start. And that could be spiritually, emotionally, that could be with healing, a new baby, just new and fresh. You may be feeling more open or sensitive this week. Um, it could be the spark of something nourishing, but it just needs like the space to be able to grow. You then got the Death card in the reverse. And this is the one that's showing, you know, the resistance, Libra. Um, and what you're resisting is a very necessary transformation. It could be out of fear, but, you know, especially with this full moon in Scorpio, you're going to have to release and shed your old skin. I don't know what's possibly holding you back. Like, whatever is holding you back, it could be fear. It could be, you know, just comfortable. A lot of us fear the unknown, which I always say is wild, but it's normal, it's human. Or, you know, you could just be unsure of things. So, whatever it is that's holding you back, you're going to have to just go with the flow and let this transformation happen. Go ahead and embrace the change. The Page of Pentacles, and I received that in the reverse. This is going to be lack of focus and procrastination. So especially when it comes to, you know, like your personal goals or stability. So you may be feeling a little scattered this week, or unsure of how to do something, such as like manifesting something tangible from your emotions. So right now, Spirit is guiding you to commit more deeply to your growth. But that means you have to take the steps to get there. All right. We had the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. You want to go ahead and take back your power with that Emperor being at the bottom of the deck. You want to establish your boundaries and you want to act grounded as you do that as well. The foundation may be a little shaky, but the Emperor says you can create structure out of an emotional place or from inner. All right, so just remember that. So Libra, for the week, your message basically is let yourself feel deeply. It is okay to feel. You don't need to fear change. Like, change is gonna happen. It has to happen, especially in order for us to, you know, grow. You don't want to stop your evolution, and you're going to have to ground your emotional growth with intention and action. You are truly the architect when it comes to the stability of you. So you've got to keep that in mind, that you are the one who creates those structures. All right, Libra. That was a pretty good read for the week. Let's go ahead and pull an oracle message for you all to close out. And again, if I didn't say it, because when I'm channeling, I don't remember everything until I go through and I upload the videos. Happy Mother's Day. And just take it easy through this Scorpio full moon tomorrow, all right? What message do we have to close from the oracle deck for Libra? What message do we have to close from the oracle deck for Libra? All right, Libra, you got compassion. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break, Instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, and a horrible friend, be a loving comforter who always has your back. Have compassion for yourself. Be kinder to yourself. I like how they did word that. Being a taskmaster, a bully, and a horrible friend to yourself. All the love that you put into everyone else, make sure that you're putting that into yourself, all right? So Libra, thank you for joining me on this energy check for this week. I hope you guys have an amazing week. I will see you all next week for the energy check. And just remember, you are magical.